Hey you guys, hey, how are you? I'm good. Ace of Earth comes out again. This is the third day in a row, the third reading in a row. How are you? Okay, are you ready for a Celtic cross? Let's do a Celtic cross. An energy check, a Celtic cross. If it doesn't get too windy, okay? If you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved, let's get started. Okay, guys, let's get it. Oh, it's that way. It's this way. This is how it's gonna be, guys. It's gorgeous out. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Seven of Earth. What? You're like planted in the earth right now. You're a little seedling beneath the earth, crossed by the Queen of Fire. What? What is this? What's going on? Five of Water in the headspace. At the foundation, the 10 of Air. Oh my gosh, I would be hiding beneath the earth too if I were you. What? I'm just being honest. Okay, recent past, 4 of Air. It makes sense. Immediate future, the Emperor. What? Is it worth it? Is this all worth it? Okay, what's the story, guys? And the people see you as the King of Earth. Your environment is the 3 of Air. Boy, I'm telling you, you must be like in a situation right now. Your hopes and fears, 8 of Fire. You want things to go quickly? The overall thing is a complex decision. The need to do research. Stop procrastinating. So if you feel like any of this energy like resonates with you right now by this time, then this reading might be for you. Okay, let's go. Let's drink some water. What? I was meditating and it's like, okay, at some point I had to come back to my body, so here we are, like right away. Okay, so 7 of Earth, your energy, I already said this, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. I think you've like gone into yourself. You might so many people use this term like hermit mode, like hermit crab mode, but I'm like seeing you more like a mole, or like a mole, or something that burrows down beneath. I'm also seeing earth dragons. I'm just seeing it really dark and cool. I'm smelling earth, so I just see that like you might be in an environment. Queen of Fire is crossing you. Confident, warm. So you need to get into this energy, sweetie. So confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Sorry, I'm like, I need that. Mommy. I don't really talk a lot, guys. So, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Did you see how I just played out the energy right there like crazy? Like I was so what's the word, the opposite of confident. What? Self-conscious. I was like, oh, I can't speak because I don't speak a lot, whatever. Okay, and I'm telling you, like, you are burrowed down beneath the earth right now because some pain happened. I see over here in your environment with the 3 of Air, and it's because you need to like overcome. You have to be more confident, like how I just like played the energy out like perfectly. Okay, so stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So okay, so that's what this reading is about. We're watching you come now from your for some reason you've planted yourself deep within the earth. You need some like inner reflection or some peace and quiet, or I don't know, whatever it is that you went through that may have like got you to a place where you were feeling self-conscious. I see you coming out of that and like morphing, evolving, just like throwing that kind of behave your way where you're questioning yourself or making excuses for something that nobody even questioned at all in the first place, or things like this, okay? So, well, but what else though? Because you've got the Emperor on the board too. So let's go. So your filter, oh, it says worrying for no reason on the Seven of Earth, okay? Unnecessary worry. And I'm saying proof with the Five of Water, okay, you guys? So things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. All right, so things not turning out the way that you'd hoped. It's all right if you have stopped seeing the positive in a situation, then that milk is already spilled, and that's all right. We're hopeful for certain people to make it, like, to not, we hope for people to make it to their highest potential. Sometimes, like most of the time, the people that we love, they communicate their deepest desires and hopes. Like, if we know somebody, if we really love someone and know them, we know what they dream for. Like, we can tell what makes them happy. We can tell, like, who they are, what they are. And my water just fell. That's a confirmation. So crying over spilled milk, guys. So, and then if like those people go further to like communicate to you their goals and stuff, and you hope for them to reach it, but you also like allow them the space and time to do that, and you did. You held good boundaries. You were a supportive friend, parent, lover, cousin, daughter, son, grandchild, colleague, like whatever this relationship was, you were there for them and you had high hopes for them. So, well, but that's separate from you. Disappointment is natural. It's okay to be disappointed, okay? So that just shows that you cared. But that doesn't, I think that maybe you realize that it doesn't, that doesn't apply to every situation. So you went into the Seven of Earth energy. Your natural state isn't that way, isn't like of disappointment. You're just, it's a feeling, and it gives a clue to what needs to be, well, it gives you a clue to the standards that you hold for yourself, really. And also, like, we can use what makes us disappointed to help us understand what would fulfill us further, what would truly fulfill us. Sometimes we're hopeful for something, we get it, and it's not the actual thing that we wanted. The actual thing that we wanted was a different type of fulfillment that we could only see through a certain lens at one time. And then when you experience that one experience, it doesn't give you this magic, that experience or that one thing you wished for. Wasn't the magic pill to what you're actually yearning for, but it's also a stepping stone, and we desire to follow certain paths for a reason, for clues, and then we continue to further love ourselves more and more, enough to continue to search and not to shut down. And I see that you are using that, as I used this example yesterday too. Whatever the disappointment was, whatever, you use it as fertilizer. Quite literally, I see you in the Seven of Earth, like in the ground. So you might be a little bit gloomy or whatever, but you're also keeping it to yourself in a healthy way. And I think the people that love you, know you, they will respect that. Like, it's just a natural process of being human, right? We have to deal with our shit and then keep going, right? And then use it, like transmute it and use the energy of what we learned, you know? Okay, you guys. Moving forward, what? The thing is that I can see, like, you have disappointment. You're somebody with a rickety past, like a messed up past sometimes. Rickety means like flimsy, like people disappointed you. They were not rock solid for you. So like if you're trying to like walk on a fence, a rickety fence, like you gotta be really, really light on your feet, right? It's not like a tightrope where there's tension. It's not like a rickety fence that's just like not stable, right? You've got to be really, really light on your feet, always aware, hyper aware of your surroundings, of danger, to be so quick, right? And to evade it really quickly. And I just see somebody who's like, I want to say twinkle toes, but in a loving way, somebody quick on their, quick on the uptake too. So, that hyper awareness and hyper vigilance is probably very, very useful for you, and is probably maybe the only reason you're here today. So what's up? Like, I feel you, I get it, right? At the foundation of your reading is the Ten of Air. That's the Ten of Swords. It has to do with betrayal. Okay, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now, but I said express, so express what you want to get better. Use whatever disappointments you've had when you're hopeful to express what you want instead, okay? Exactly what you would rather have happened. Like, that's gonna be the portal to your ability to dream again. We shut down sometimes, like when we're super hopeful and we get disappointed, we could shut down, like, to avoid that kind of pain again. Actually allow it to be a clue as to what you want to happen next time. So it's like that leap of faith, that jump to open your heart again, to believe that anything is possible. Because at the end of the situation, it's telling you expect things to get better now and be more intentional with what you're expressing. You can express this on paper, in your scripting, on your vision boards, on your Pinterest boards, in your music, however you manifest, okay, in your playlists, whatever, in your doll houses, however you put it together, okay? Express it there. Express it in your craft, in your art. And expect things to get better as you're expressing what you want. Put your faith again into the universe, okay? Twinkle toes. Yes, we know you're quick on the uptake, okay? I know. And you're gonna put it to good use, but for now it's time to be in the earth, time to really settle into the earth, and you're planted, your seed well planted. Express what you want. As you grow and you bloom, that's what you're going to grow into, okay? Recovering from an addiction, you may have had a relapse. If so, there's always hope. One step at a time, okay? One moment at a time. This moment here with me, all right? It's filled with love. So whatever it was, you're learning now to express what you want better. Really settle it in. Let it become a part of you. Your pain and everything is actually, it also makes you beautiful. That you can hold that type of pain and move forward in your own divine essence, and you don't let that be stolen by any one experience or another. That's the real service that you do in the world, being authentic and moving forward and hoping. It's a service that you do to your loved ones and the people connected to you, okay? We're getting into this Queen of Wands energy, guys. Oh my God. So, okay, a period of rest here with the Four of Air. Let's hydrate. With the Four of Air, a period of rest. This is your recent past. You're like maybe just waking up out of this, like coming up out of the ground. I'm not talking to you. That hot dog, he bothers me. I think his name is Blue. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about my beef with stinky old Blue. Okay. Wait, guys. Your recent past, the Four of Air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Okay, Carol here, your trusty channel. I'm telling you, I was meditating for a long time. So try it. You'll like it. Okay. Four of Air. So like I said, that's exactly that. You might be just coming out of a period of rest and rejuvenation. Maybe you're feeling rejuvenated. Maybe you really did allow that pain to settle into the bones and to find a new harmony. And so we don't like, the truth is that like we just learn to to hold pain better. We expand our consciousness beyond that level of pain, and we then have a new paradigm that we live in to carry the pain from our scars, our woes, quite literal ones, or those of the aura, of the heart, of the bloodline, or wherever those injuries may be, where you may be scarred and needing cell regeneration and things like that. Is that those things are very serious. It's true. It's necessary. It's necessitated rest, deep introspection, reflection, looking into your own depths, maybe after spending a long period of time looking into the depths of others, and then maybe starting to see things through the lens of their eyes because of your sympathy or empathy or whatever it may be, whatever the reason was that you had that connection, bringing it back in, and starting to really accept and love yourself enough to love on, to carry on, to allow those terrible instances from the past. I see trauma, betrayal. I see deep scars from violation of human rights, basic human rights. That's what I'm talking about. That dog is just coming over here to help me transmute this dense energy, and I know that. He's keeping a respectful distance. He's a good boy, okay? Even if he's like being loud or whatever it is. So, okay, you see this beautiful unicorn? Yes. Everyone hears you, okay? So we're coming out of this Four of Air energy, but I'm talking about it was very, very deep. Like, to go into these scars as deep as the Ten of Swords, as this betrayal, and to be like, to be as foggy as to be seeing everything through the lens of the Five of Water. Yeah, that's his name, Blue, the dog, I forgot. So to be seeing like so foggy as the Five of Water, it's like to come out of that and you're trying to morph from, like, you were there. That's where you are, in deep beneath the ground, in the air, in the water. And then you come out in this Queen of Fire energy. Maybe you just want to burn it all the fuck down, burn it down. I'm getting like Lilith energy. But not just that though, like I saw like an earth dragon. I'm seeing like, coming out like a presence. Even if you're like super quiet and you're not making a sound, like that's the presence, okay? That you're coming out like this vibration. So what you went through is you're coming out into this Emperor energy, okay? You're going to be vibrating in Queen of Wands energy, and then you're going to be in the Emperor, okay? Aries, fire, war. But also leadership and comfort and protection, right? And solidarity and unity and luxury. So let's read it. Number 4, the Emperor, Archangel Michael. Okay, very super safe to be yourself now. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership, guys. Immediate future. I hope you rested well, okay? Hydrate, brush your teeth, splash some water in your face. It's time to go. Okay. Up. Let's go, guys. Moving forward here. What did we have? How come? Why did I mix it up? Did I mix it up? No. King of Earth. So you're coming out of the Earth and Queen of Energy, Queen of Wands energy, but everybody sees you like you're buried deep within the Earth right now. You're to yourself, but everybody, like, this is how do people see you? And you're being perceived as the King of Earth. So you might be buried beneath the earth after being like in this fog state and being betrayed. But like while you're down there, you're the king. Okay. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. So, despite whatever you went through, I like it. I'm glad we could be here now. I like the vibe. I watched I can't remember the name of the series. Hold on. Some show like I was watching with my son where there were like trolls beneath the earth and stuff. I'm like getting that little vibe of like the caves and the crystals beneath the earth down there. So generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. You may not feel like this Queen of Fire energy while you're like beneath the earth rejuvenating, but actually like people are seeing you like that, and it's you're being watered with their love, with the love of those people around you. It's nice to have a good support system. You may have like built a city, or this may be your guides. You may have like a good village around you, or a good family, or a few friends, or kids, or whatever. Okay. And they're helping you be confident in accepting love and life, and this new, loving again, going again. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. So there's kind of like, while you're beneath the earth and everything, people are seeing you like when they come out, whatever they touch is going to be gold after what they went through. Like if they made it through that, the people that you love know you. They know your proclivities. They can tell, they can see what makes you happy. I don't know why I was talking about that earlier, but I was, right? So it's coming up again. I gotta watch this video. I'm just channeling, guys. So alright. So you don't feel like you're dealing with this filter of fog in the mind space of this Five of Cups. Just trying to like get back to the light, like walking the void and get back to the light, seeing the positive in situations again, learning the lesson and transmuting and using all that energy. And there's people who love you and they see you like this. They see you already in the future. They've seen you go through this before. Your loved ones, your family members, whatever. They're like, okay, they're going through it. They'll be fine. They're gonna come back out on top. They trust in you. They trust in your journey. Okay. But still in all, they know why you're they know why you're there, because you're dealing with some pain with the Three of Air in your environment. Like maybe you're just like, it's just not, I'm not seeing the environment, I'm not seeing your physical environment. I'm seeing like your mind state, sorry, like it's the energy. I have to be moving myself in different ways, guys. And I'm like loving the tree right here, it's so nice, okay. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. So taking time again, like taking your time to heal. You hear this dense energy. Okay. Take the time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. And you might be doing that, taking that time to forgive yourself too, for just being disappointed with those people and maybe feeling like you invested too much, but really you didn't invest too much, because actually the amount of love that you proved that you could invest in somebody else, the amount of hope you proved already to yourself, it's now your evidence that you could invest in another person. Like you know that you can invest it in yourself now. You know what you're, as far along as you have pushed and helped other people and they didn't appreciate it and even maybe threw it all away or something. Well, I'm getting that song by LP, Lost on You. Okay, that might be healing for somebody. That was a very healing song for me at one time in my life. LP is the shit. So, maybe you'll find some healing music with them, okay, with their music. So, Three of Air, this is just like what you're healing right now, okay, and we're here together. Let's hold space, okay. Ascending to the heart chakra. Just the easier way of opening that. Just, you're already opening it. You're on your way to your Emperor energy, okay? So living in authenticity means living through the heart space, sending to the heart. Alright, let's look into your hopes and fears here with the Eight of Air. Your deepest hopes and fears, your hopes and fears are, your hopes, your like grandest hopes are usually attached to some fears. That's why it's like that in this reading. The Eight of Fire. So we had like the Emperor come through with fire, fire, fire. I'm showing that you're coming out of this resting phase, whatever. Fiery, you know, confident, intelligent, graceful. Look at this Queen of Fire. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you rise. Rise, Phoenix, rise, rise, rise. So, Eight of Fire, it's your biggest hope and your biggest fear. Let's see, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over, many things happening at once. Eight of Fire. Okay, you may be fearful a little, so somebody may have spoken like that. Did you hear like a little bit of an impediment coming through? So maybe that was you. Maybe you overcame some type of speech impediment or something. So good work, way to go. And if you're working on it, that's okay. And if you can't quite get it, that's all right. I understand you. So events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. I think things are going to get moving for you, okay? And it might be a little confusing because the closing of this reading is the Seven of Air. You might feel a little confused because I'm seeing these sparks of light get you, like there's going to be a lot of options for you coming out. Like you may have to make a lot of decisions since you were like taking a time of rest. I want you to take time, and I'm going to get some other cards about this. A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. You weren't procrastinating, but you do have many things to think of and to decide on now. Moving forward, darling. And I said I was going to get you some more cards about this. Let's do wisdom of the oracle, okay? Hi, my friend. I'm talking to the tree. Like, just take it from me for a second. Okay, guys. Let's go on. Boo boo bidoo. That was my grandma's favorite, Betty Boo. My mom gave me this shirt, and I'm wearing it. 3 cards came out. Yin. This is like total yin energy coming out as this Queen of Wands and then morphing into this Emperor energy. So holding this fiery energy, super balanced in masculine and feminine energy. But receive it, receive these downloads as you're like still in your resting phase, coming into this Emperor phase, okay? This is what you're morphing into right now. It's a big quantum leap, a big jump. So receive the downloads as well. I'm getting the tempered clavier. To the well-tempered clavier. So okay, again, yeah, make sure, okay, I'm outside, so don't mind my dirty nails, okay? What? It's like from out here, I swear. Not for you. It says nope. It's a fortune cookie. Nope. If you're considering if somebody's coming to you with some too good to be true offer, it's not for you, okay? This is the end. Nope. It's the fortune cookie. Even it's so obvious, like, nah. So if you're noticing like somebody's a little bit too good to be true, just trust your intuition with that, okay? And stay well poised. Look at you after everything you've been through. So I love you guys. That was our energy check. Bye.